What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite truck. I'm back reporting live on this Feel Good Focused overall wearing Friday. You know what I'm talking about? You know, wear them rolls every Friday, man. What's good with y'all, man? What's good? What's good, y'all? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite truck. I'm back reporting live on this Feel Good Focused overall wearing Friday. You know what I'm talking about? You know, wear them rolls every Friday, man. What's good with y'all, man? What's good, man? Y'all let me know something, man. It's Friday. You know what I'm talking about? I'm here at my final stop of the day, man. Been up since 12:30. Been rolling ever since. You know what I'm talking about? Got to my first stop this morning. Got there about 1:35, 1:40. Got there early. Usually that location I go to over there, Mountain Creek Parkway, is a drop and hook. I got there and wasn't no drop and hook this morning because they had 3 fully loaded trailers in the doors already. One of the employees saw me outside. He said, put it in the next door beside it. And he said, go inside and talk to the lady, see what you can do. I said, yes, sir. So backed it on in there, dropped it, and I went to go talk to her, and she was like, we don't have any empties for you. We're kind of behind in this sense. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, well, okay, I'll go outside and make a phone call and see what I can do. So I went to the back, parked, see if there was empty back there first, and it wasn't empty. Then I called the after hour service line, and they were having a power outage, a rare power outage up in Green Bay. And the young lady, we spoke, and she told me the situation, and she wished she kept apologizing for it. I'm like, man, you need to apologize. I mean, you didn't have nothing to do with the power. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? It's happening, and it happens. You know what I'm saying? And we spoke probably 10 minutes or so. Before we spoke, I called, left a message for them to call me back like in 2 minutes, and we talked for about 10 minutes and kept apologizing. She was like, I'll speak with my supervisor to see what I can do to help you out since we don't have any power, bear with me, and yada yada yada. And then she was like, I sent a message to the box planner to let them know about your situation about needing to empty. Hopefully they'll get back with you. If not, you know what I'm saying, just kind of call back periodically with the with our power being out, and just kind of see when our power could possibly get back on. I said, okay, cool, I'll do that. I appreciate that. Then about 45 minutes passes by, so I called back to see what was cracking, and she was, oh, hey, we spoke. I said, yes, man, we did. And she was, just kept apologizing again. I'm like, look, you don't need to apologize. It was like, I'm saying, I can't go nowhere. I got a lot of time on my hands, so why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not, just let me talk. Let me talk nicely to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got time on my hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nice person anyway, so you had nothing to, you're not yelling at me or, no bad vibes or nothing. So why not be nice? You know what I'm saying? Karma. So I'm going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? And, she's been helpful and trying to do this, that, and the other for me. And she was like, well, she said, according to what I'm looking at, she said, the data shows that power probably be back on about 2.5 hours. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, WTF, damn, that's a long time. My next appointment's at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm explaining to her, I'm like, I understand this, but I was like, my next appointment's at 8 o'clock, and I need to contact somebody and let them know that I may be late because of this empty situation, And then she just kept apologizing and this, that, and the other. And I was like, man, don't, you know what I'm saying? No need to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no need. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So, get off the phone. I was like, all right, fine. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of got on TikTok and whatnot for a minute. And then, Schneider driver pulled up. He had a fully loaded trailer. And I was like, man, let me see who this is. And trying to explain, the situation. It was a new driver, new hire. Been on the job about 2 weeks, and there was a minor language barrier, but I kind of understood what was going on and kind of explained to him. And went to go in and see if they had one of those trailers empty. Maybe I could have got around it, but she said, no, we don't have any empties. I'm sorry, honey, I don't know what to tell you. I said, it's cool, man. It's cool. because they was getting swamped with trucks coming in that thing. And then that Schneider driver, he made a rookie mistake. You know what I'm saying? With the way he pulled in, and it would have been tough getting out. It was tough getting out. And he asked me to help him to get out, and I'm like, you trying to blindside park a trailer in the dark, 2 weeks on the job, boy. And I was alright, you know. He's trying. You know, to make a long story short, 2.5 hours later, it was a lot of trial and error. A lot. Like I said, 2.5 hours later, 2 trucks that were kind of in the way got out the way because their numbers were called to get to a door, and it made life a little bit easier. But yeah, about 2.5 hours later, man, I called after that, called and got well, before the phone call and before that Schneider driver pulled up. After I got off the phone the second time with Schneider's overnight dedicated service lines, I sent my DBL an email, just kind of updating and letting them know what's going on. I know it's 2 in the morning, but hey, you're gonna know what's going on. Keeping that line of communication open, as I always say, man. Keeping that thing open, you know what I'm saying? Kept that line of communication open, man. Let them know what was going on. And then I called back at like 6:20, and she said, yeah, we got power back. And I was like, okay, cool. So I spoke with a young lady earlier, about 3.5 hours ago or so, about this situation. She said, oh yeah. She said, you were so nice and respectful and polite. You know, she left some notes here saying, you know, to make sure that we got your situation resolved. And I'm like, well, that ain't nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but God, man. Like, that ain't nothing but God, man. That's all I'm gonna say to it, man. That ain't nothing but Him. Give Him all the glory on that. And I was like, man, that made me feel good on a Friday. I appreciate that. It made me smile right here. That's what I'm talking about. And then she was trying to help my situation out, and she was like, you know, you should see something here in the next 15 minutes or so. If not, just kind of give us a call back and kind of go forward. I said, man, I appreciate that, man. Like, for real. I said, I got off the phone. I was like, I'm finna eat me a little breakfast. And as I'm eating, my DBL calls me, and he got my email, and he wanted me. I explained the situation to him a little bit. He was like, don't even worry about the empty. He said, that next appointment time, gotta be there on time, gotta get it there. He said, you just head on over here, don't worry about that empty. Come on over here, pick up your load, and get there so you can get there by 8. It can't be late. I said, okay, cool, I'll do that. Closed out the ticket. As I closed out the ticket, that young lady, the second young lady I spoke to, calls me back, and I'm explaining to her that I don't, you know, my DBL called me, I don't need this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. She was like, wow, so you're not? I said, no, ma'am, I don't need that no more. My DBL said I'm good to go. He said, just head over here and he'll figure it out later on. She said, okay, good. I was just, you know, making sure, and I'm glad I called back. And I said, I'm glad you did call back, because it would have been confusing for y'all to send me just to go get it empty when he told me not to, and I would have been late to go get that empty, and it wouldn't have been a good look. So I'm glad. I was just told, I said, I'm glad we're all on the same page now. We can go on forward and have a good Friday. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what's happening, Captain. We doing that. We gonna have a good Friday. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's happening, bro. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's happening, bro. So I went on to Irving, picked up my loaded, got here like, supposed to be here at 8, got here like at 7:42. Went inside, get checked in. And as I'm getting here, I'm thinking it's a different place, because this place is really called Performance Food Groups. And on my deal, it was delivering to Roma. I was like, okay, you know, so it's somewhere different. You know, as I'm getting closer, I'm like, poop emoji. I know exactly where I'm going. That was a lie. We ain't going here today. We ain't going here because I know how this place is. It takes a minute. It takes a hot minute, man. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I found a parking spot to go inside to get checked in. Took about 35 minutes to get checked in. Because my worry was, as I'm getting here, I'm counting all the, I'm counting all the trucks that are outside the gate waiting to get in. There's about 15 to 18 trucks waiting to get in. I'm like, bro, I got 6 hours and 50 minutes. If I'm here 2 hours and I ain't moved, ain't moved. I'm calling. If go drop this relay and I'm gone for the weekend. I'm talking about like bye 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 bye. You know what I'm talking about? So we got checked in. She was like, "We're trying to find you a door." I said, "Wait, trying to find me a door?" Huh? I was like, "What? Look at God, some more this Friday, man." And she said, "Yeah, okay, we got you a door. Go to door 33." I'm like, "Bye, gone." So a quarter of a mile, I get walk back to my truck. Got back to my truck, and I seen the which door 33 was. It was a tricky son of a gun, and God is good all the time, and especially on this feel good, focused, Frisky Friday. You know what I'm talking about? Just feeling good and just full of goodness. You know what I'm saying? And another driver got out this truck and helped me back in this spot, man. I needed every bit of his help. God is good, man. Like, good, man. So I've been here since probably got to the door probably 8:25, 8:30, and it's going on. What time? I don't even know what time it is now. What time is it? 10:03, and I didn't even touch my trailer yet. And I got about 4 hours and 33 minutes left. I ain't tripping. I'm getting back to the OC, and I'm going bye. 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 So yeah, man, it's a good Friday, you know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I'm saying, been on the phone, handling business, and just, you know, doing what I need to do, man. You know what I'm saying, doing what I need to do. We're going to continue doing that, man. So, we're going to have a good Friday, man. I'm claiming it, you know what I'm saying? Claiming it, man. And, yeah, I'm claiming it, man. So, I'm going to chill here, man. Probably give me a little shout out or something, or a little razzle dazzle, whatever the case may be, man. And let's keep it popping, you know what I'm talking about? Let's keep this thing popping, I'm gonna keep you updated, you know what I'm talking about? So until the next episode.
A few moments later.
When you had a long work week and now it's the weekend.
Yes, sir. It's the weekend, baby. Oh, shit. It's the weekend.
Hey, there you go. There you go. There you go. Anything possible. Hit it.
What's good with y'all, man? Y'all know who it is, man. Your favorite trucker. I'm back, man. Back at the OC. Been here for about 45 minutes to an hour. I know since we last spoke, I was at that Roma place over in Dallas. Let's say that I got there at 7:45. I left at I left probably around 1-ish, around about 12:30, 12:45. I know I went to a deep ass coma after we last talked, and they had called me like at 12:08, and I was like, but I didn't recognize the number, so I went back to sleep. Then I woke up around 12:30, and I was like, oh damn, tired. Then looked at my phone, I'm like, oh damn, they text me the same number that called me. I didn't recognize the number, so I was like, man, you missed me on all that, you know what I'm talking about? But then realized it was them. Went there, got my paperwork, and got out that thing, man. Closed them doors on that trailer, and came on back to the OC because I got an email from my DBL's assistant saying that I need to upgrade my tablet and all my hardware stuff on my truck. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that as soon as I get back to the OC. Got back to the OC, put my stuff in the car, dropped that empty, dropped my truck off at the shop, went to use the restroom. Now I'm finna roll out, me and my homies. You know what I'm talking about? We rolling now, man. It's Friday, you know what I'm talking about? Like, sometimes, you know, you got good weeks, sometimes you got bad weeks, or when you get off later. In this point in case, is a good week. Because I got my loads in and out safely, did what I was supposed to do, and got rewarded by getting off early. Ain't no but God, you know what I'm talking about? And I got a nap in, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a win. It's a win, man. Can't thank him enough. I ain't gonna lie to you, just can't thank him enough, man. So I'm getting ready to head to the crib You know what I'm talking about? And we're gonna get it done, you know what I'm talking about? So y'all have a good weekend, stay safe, stay prayerful, and hey, just give God all the glory, man. Just give him all the glory all the time, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't telling you how you live your life, I'm telling you how I live my life. I give him all the glory, you know what I'm saying? And I just got a smile on my face and a song in my heart throughout the whole process, you know what I'm saying? So let this car cool down, and then we gonna peace out, you know what I'm talking about? So until the next episode,